it's official.
It's official.
Big facts, no cap. Where you at?
Yeah.
It's time to kick back. It's the mix.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the mix. Are y'all ready for a party?
Let's
Are
go.
y'all ready for a party?
Let go, boy.
I'm ready.
Tom's ready, bro.
For the next hour, we want all of you watching to post up, relax, pour a little something up like Anton. If you're not of age, put some Sprite in your cup, okay? But get ready to get into the mix with us. We're live here on Fox Soul. Don't forget to drop us your comments and questions throughout the show as well. We want to hear what y'all want to hear. We want to know what y'all want to talk about, baby. Leave them comments. But what's good with my co-host? How y'all feeling out there? I know y'all see me big pimping over here with me.
Yeah, you got the cheetah print. Yeah.
Come on, cheetah.
I'm feeling great. It's the bang tonight for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a little Halloween spirit, more black type of vibe. You feel me?
I love it.
Love the vibes. Love the
Like
vibes.
that.
Listen, I'm excited because hopefully next week, this time, Trump will no longer be our president, baby. No more.
That. Yeah.
You know, I went and voted like 2-3 days ago, and I was surprised at how short the lines actually were. I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be like out the door. I would have to wait 2 hours. I
Where
waited
you
maybe
was
about
voting at?
15
Because
minutes.
that's the opposite. The lines was crazy.
Really?
Or yeah, even a lot of my friends, like it's been crazy.
Well, I'm in Houston, so maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, it was short,
That
but
might be a difference. That might change it up a little bit.
right. But Romeo, tonight your dad, Master P, is being honored during the Hip Hop Awards. So, what does that mean to you and your family?
Man, that's big. You know, I think this is overdue. I feel like my dad should have been honored years ago, you know, but shout out to BET for giving him his roses while he's here to smell them. And he's an icon, you know, like that Jaden Smith song, Icon Living. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Icon living.
Icon living, and he's a real legend, a pioneer, and a trailblazer. But to know that he's just music is the beginning for him. Now we're in the food industry, having some of the biggest products out there.
Yeah.
This man is truly no limits. Like the man named himself Master P for a reason, and he named his company No Limits for a reason. That's a real dreamer right there.
Yeah. And also, I know that your brother also had a really big weekend. He's becoming one of the best point guards in the nation. And I know a lot of the top recruiters are encouraging everyone to buy stock in Hersey now because, y'all, he's the future of basketball. Let me tell you. So I know you must be proud.
Man,
Okay.
Miller gang. Yeah, shout out to my brother Hersey Miller, aka Hercules. That's what everybody call him. He's a prime example of if you work hard, you know, it's about working hard in the dark. It doesn't matter about the light. God sees what you're doing. And now the world is just catching on to him. Like this dude is a world-class professional athlete. The dude is 6'3". He's athletic. He could fly. You know, he's smart. And he's not a selfish basketball player. He's a smart kid. He loves going to school, A student. I think the dude is like a Duke player. I had a lot of NBA players hit me up. They're like, that's a Duke guard right there. He plays defense. He don't have to take a million shots to get his team involved. So I'm just excited, and I'm proud for my little brother, Hersey Miller. And also shout out to my other little brother, Mercy Miller, the 9th grade phenom as well. They both been out there making some noise with their team in Minnesota, the Minnehaha Academy.
Man, what is Master P feeding y'all? Y'all just turn out to be like these huge superstars.
Nah, for real.
Like, man.
I asked the same damn thing. But if
You know what, bro? Since we got you in the hot seat, I want to know, are you releasing any new music in 2021?
You must have been on my Instagram because I was just in the studio making some new music. You already know I'm working on something. So
Okay.
Romeo, demo so we can work on some.
Okay.
Since they're honoring Master P, I would have liked to see you in the cypher. In all honesty, I would have liked that. That would have been dope.
Yeah, that would have been
nice.
Make that happen. Yeah, I've been wanting to do the cipher for a while, but you know, we'll see next time.
On the topic of music, since we're the mix, why don't, you know, since I'm not a singer or rapper like y'all are, why not put out the mixtape?
Wow.
Okay. They might be on to something there.
He's a genius.
Ad-libs though. That's my part.
And that's like Jamie still gotta be on there.
Right.
You got to put the period on there.
You know, you give us the juice, the sauce.
Yeah.
Danny gonna be back there, burr. Bird. Yeah.
Abilities, Romeo. Okay.
Wait, y'all. So, okay, if we did do a mixtape, who would all of y'all want to feature on the mixtape?
I know. Could I say who I want off top? Somebody who was
absolutely.
Yeah.
Tootsie, baby. I gotta have
Tootsie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That would be dope. I'm gonna say Drake. I'm gonna say Drake because he gonna give us some hits.
Wait,
okay, heavy hitter.
So
yeah, that was a heavy hitter. That was like right off the park. But
we don't got that money. We still got that money.
And wait, no, listen. You gotta manifest what you want. So we gonna say we do have it in the budget. We got it in the budget. Yes.
I would want DaBaby on it. I think DaBaby is like really, really dope. He kills everything. So I would want him on it.
And then we got to put a little Cardi B. We got to mix a little Cardi B in there too.
I mean, y'all are forgetting Young Thug. I have to say, I'm obsessed with his music, so definitely.
Me too, Jamie. Me too.
Janique loves Young Thug. Oh my God! When I was in Atlanta, she would not stop talking about her love for Young Thug.
Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite. Thug is my favorite. Everybody know that.
Thug is a talented individual.
Yeah, he is.
For sure.
All right, you guys. But, before we get any more further into the show, I just had something that I want to clear up, from last week's show. So, as you know, last week I did say that I was a virgin. I shared that. And a couple of days later, the blogs had a field day. People were on the comments, all of my DMs as well. Basically, I had some doubters, I had some haters, and then I had some people who were just like, you're gay, basically. You're gay, so that's why you're a virgin. You're a lesbian, so that's why you're a virgin. So, first off, I want to say, I stand on what I said last week. I mean what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm not taking that back. That is my truth. Now, second off, I feel like my virginity is not synonymous with my sexuality at all. We have people who sit at home and they try to out other people, and that can be a very dangerous game, especially in 2020. You can't, sit behind your keyboard and say things that can arbitrarily hurt people's personal lives and their family. Now, what I do want to say, third off, luckily, I've always been very honest with myself and with my mom, so I have no qualms about being honest with you guys on the mix. I felt it was necessary for me to do so that someone doesn't have to try to say my truth for me. So I am bisexual. I do look at myself as a bisexual female in 2020. I've been with females and I've been with males. So for me, it's like I'm not going to let anybody call me a lesbian because I do like guys. And if I ever am looking and I meet a great guy in the future, I'm definitely down to date him as I've dated other guys in the past. I saw some comments. What really bothered me was the people saying, she's hiding in the closet. And let me just be clear. I'm not hiding from anything because when I went home, my foundation where I was set, they knew. My family, my loved ones knew. So for you guys, not you in particular, but I'm saying the outside people who have watched me on TV since they were 14, 15, I didn't feel like I owed it to you. At the end of the day, I have a sister who's in law school, and I want to make sure that when I come out and speak my truth, she doesn't have to deal with her peers saying anything to her. I have a mom in the industry who everybody looks to bash her nonstop. I have a stepdad who's a businessman, an entrepreneur, so it's bigger than me. So for people saying I was hiding, I was never hiding. I just didn't feel like I owed it to y'all.
No, it's not their business though, Jazz. Even with that, it's like we live in a world where people want everything to be their business. Yep. Does that affect them? Who you are, does that affect these people on the internet saying whatever they want to say? So I just want to take my hat off to you at the end of
Absolutely.
I think you're one of the bravest people I've came across. I tell you this, like you speak your mind and you are unapologetically you. That's the most beautiful thing a human could be on this planet. So big props to you. But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, we live in a world where people always want to be in your business and they want to have judgment. It's not about judgment. It's about finding your happiness at the end of the day.
Also, I was gonna say, just from the short time I've known you, Jazz, I've learned so much from you. Like, you're such a strong individual. And when I grow up, I really do, like, in all truth, want to be like Jazz. Because no, but like she's intelligent, she's so strong. She's beautiful.
No, seriously.
I'm about to make a shirt, Moneyattis shirt, saying "I love you, Jazz."
No.
I'm with that.
I'm playing. I'm about to make "I love you, Jazz" hoodie for real, because you need to know you are loved.
It's huge to be able to come out here and like to speak your truth like you just did. And I know that is incredibly hard. So I salute you and I give so much love to you. And your sexuality doesn't define who you are and your greatness in any way. So don't allow anybody to tell you that it does. And you know, so many women have the story that you have, and so many men have the same story. And it's unfortunate that I think a lot of Black men, especially, and Black women too, they feel like they're not able to speak their truth because of the negative connotation that it has. And I can honestly speak, and I completely understand where you're coming from. As a bisexual Black man, I have a hard time talking about my truth as well, because people look at it as such a negative thing, especially in the Black community. We're so judgmental on each other. And we should be able to have these beautiful open conversations like this to allow people like you, people like me, and any other young Black person to be able to speak their voice lovingly and powerfully, and to speak their truth, because it's everything about speaking your truth. So I salute you. I salute you.
I see why we call this.
Oh my God.
This is why this is the mix on Fox.
Absolutely, man.
Because this is how the world look like. It looks like this. It's not just one. It's not one look to life. It's not one look to people. Everybody's different, and as long as you're happy, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So to both of y'all, man, like shout out to y'all for really leading the pack and showing our people out there that you could be you. You know, you could be you. Be happy. And F what the haters say. I'm giving a big middle finger to the haters. Everybody roll through the middle finger. Yes. You got to live life.
That's on period.
Come on. Honestly, bro.
I just love y'all so much. Like, y'all don't even understand. I love to hear everybody talk. Like, everybody just so unapologetically them. And on that note, we have to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to be live with This Is Us star Now Spitch. And we will be right back with more of the mix here on Fox Soul.
Hey.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad. When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Gangs and narcotics, robbery, homicide. Like it's the end of days.
People are in danger. We're gonna do this thing together. No more games. This ends now. Let's go. You know you could get yourself killed. You do what you gotta do.
He blew up the port of LA.
It's one vote in the van.
LA's finest, Mondays on Fox, or anytime on demand or Fox Now.
Okay, welcome back to the show, guys. I'm going to start off by saying everyone in the comments are showing you so much love, Jazz, and saying how much they love you.
Thank you, guys.
Jazz,
thank you.
We love you the most.
We do.
Even more than them. But Niles, we have Niles on here, and I just want to say, for one, he's from Atlanta, so yeah, y'all already know. I love anybody from my
She rips hard for Atlanta, baby.
It's over with. So Niles, where in Atlanta are you from? We have to know.
Piedmont baby.
Can
you hear me?
You said what?
I'm a Piedmont baby, and I grew up in Buckhead, then College Park before I left.
Nice. Okay, his career started when he was just 4 years old, and now at 19, he's on one of the hottest shows that returns tonight for season 5, and I'm talking about This Is Us.
Yeah. Look,
yeah, nice.
I gotta ask you something real quick before you dive in. You know, you on This Is Us with Mandy Moore. She plays your mom. You know, it may be a little bit awkward because I remember my little Romeo days. I was like 12. I tried to slide Mandy my number. We was doing.
Oh God.
We were doing. We ain't gonna get into all of that, okay? But now I gotta ask. She was one of the sweetest people I met in the industry. So I had to just ask you. You know, what's some things we don't know about Mandy Moore?
Tell us all the tea.
Yeah, Mandy's really funny. She's newly a mom, and I think she's going to be an amazing mom. She's really taught me a lot. I feel like you were saying about her being kind. Yeah. You know, you can be a great actor, or you can be a great professional, but when you're kind, and that leaves an impression on people. So that's something that I've really learned a lot from her. Just how kind and funny she is, like sarcastically funny.
You could tell that she's like super sweet. She has this energy that just kind of rubs off the screen. It's just like likable and lovable, like she your best friend.
Yo, it's all real, all real.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, listen. You guys know that Disney's are making strides for more inclusion with people of color on screen. And from this summer's Mulan, their upcoming release of Soul starring Jamie Foxx, which I'm pretty sure has, if not an all black, a mostly black cast. And they seem to be taking a step in the right direction. And Niles, I know that you just made history as the first Black Disney prince in a movie. First of all,
Jamie, say that again.
Wait a minute.
First of all, congratulations. That's insane. I don't think anyone else deserves it. That's my personal opinion. But how did that make you feel? Like,
yeah, I mean, humbled. Yeah, I was at a loss for words. When booking it, I didn't even know how big it was till maybe like a year later, once the movie was announced and CNN was posting about it. I was like, why the heck is CNN posting about it?
I love the humility, but like, come on, talk your shit. Like, you're
right.
I genuinely did not know how big it was, so CNN was posting about it, and I was like, dang, like, I guess this is, I'm making history, and then I thought about, how it was for me being able to see like Black men on screen and stuff like that, and Black boys that look like me. And that just made me real happy.
Did you have growing up that you looked up to when you're like, they're making history, I kind of want to follow in his or her footsteps?
I mean, for me, there was really only like Everybody Hates Chris that was actually coming out when I was younger. I mean, I could watch reruns like Fresh Prince or like Family Matters, but like, really only person that I saw that I wanted to be like was Fresh Prince. And that came out before I was even born.
Okay. Yeah, that is honestly just so big, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how much I love Disney. I dragged my mom to a fake Disney audition, and they were just trying to get her. It was fake. They were just trying to get money out of her. She was so mad. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. But I have to ask everybody else, what do you guys think about Disney? Do you feel like they're on the right track with inclusion? Like, what do you want to see from them?
I think that Disney is on the right track, but I feel like there's so many stories that they're missing. Like, I would love to see interracial king and queen in Disney. I think that would just help the race relations in America profoundly. I would love to see like 2 kings or 2 queens or a transgender queen or king. I think that would be powerful for young children. And I also think that we need another Black princess because, you know, the Princess and the Frog, she was like a frog for half of the movie. So we need one more Black princess movie. Like they kind of did us dirty.
The Mermaid, Little Mermaid with we're getting that next year, luckily.
Look, hey everybody, I feel Disney's on the right track. I mean, look who we're interviewing today. This is the Black Prince right here, you know, and it's not about where you start, but it's how you finish. And I think they're on the right track where this is the future. You know, we are in it now. So like I say, man, shout out to Now, man. This is a big deal. That shows that God will always magnify what you believe in. You know, you've been doing something right because God been blessing you.
Thank you.
Yes. And only 19. Like you only 19.
What you were saying about the inclusion, they're not only having a Black boy as the first Black prince, but in the movie, I'm not stereotypical. You know what I'm saying? I'm not over sexualized. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a mean guy. You know, I'm not stupid. You know, so
you're a human.
You know, there's getting included, but then there's getting included the right way. So that's
that's a big one. That's true.
I could have been in a clown, but I'm not. You know, so shout out to him for that. Thank you.
Love that.
So now it's from the trailer I saw with This Is Us. It seems like the show is very timely with what's going on with the pandemic. And you're going to tackle the protest and the topic of racism. So how does that make you feel?
You know, very excited. I mean, I feel like for anybody that was unaware of the social unrest and the racism that was still embedded in America, I feel like, you know, if you don't know it through the past, 6 months, you know, you're not going to understand it, you know. So I'm real glad that I'm on a program that's now seeing that and then being like, all right, let's put out a message and a message of love. You know what I'm saying? And that is really, I feel like, the only steps you can really take with somebody that, you know, has ignorant beliefs that are opposite of love. You know, and you know, those are the racist mofos. And
now, so I got to ask you this: how did the events of this summer impact you personally as a young Black man?
So I'm from Atlanta, and you know, I haven't really said anything publicly, but my my cousin was Rayshard Brooks, so I was and it was weird for me because I remember watching the video, and it's too dark to even be able to see who it is or anything. And I remember just being like, damn, like that's crazy. But I've been so numb to it that I just saw it. You know, it was the damn, like, wow, like, hey, he fell back. I kept it moving. My mom called me up later and she told me, and I was like, you know, it really set on me, not only, you know, how bad it's gotten, but how desensitized we are. You know, you know, so it was a real tough time, but you know, we got through it. You know, and you gotta get through it. That's the only thing you can do. So.
You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I'm out here in LA, and I was definitely a part of the protest when everything started to just, you know, pile up to the top and rise. Were you a part of any protests in Atlanta?
No, I was actually out in LA. And I was, but you know, to me, the LA protest became it just became a show. You know, personally. You know, seeing a bunch of influencers that I know that be at parties saying the N-word, treating Black people bad, you know, girls that fetishize Black men now being like Black Lives Matter. It really took the whole like spirit of I'm protesting out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
sadly, that's LA. You know, a lot of LA. You go to church in LA sometimes. It's a party. You know, it's a club.
Churches.
Yeah,
there was I will say there was a little bit of that, but from what I saw, there was a lot of good that a lot of people were doing and being on the front lines and, you know, bringing awareness. But I do understand there are some people who were just making it about Hollywood. You know, making it something to be seen on social media.
Yeah, but it's still getting the message out there, whether they don't have true intentions or not, so
very true.
So not only was I doing that, I was setting up stuff with folks from Atlanta that I knew, like Storm Reed, Dalvin Tomlinson, who plays.
Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they doing, see what music they doing, see what they dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
Social distancing. Staying 6 feet apart from others. A little thing that makes a big difference. Learn more now at coronavirusnow.com.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to the show, you guys. I'm so hyped for our next guest who's about to add some spice to the mix today. Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah. Come on.
She's a rapper, singer, and songwriter known for her unique delivery, electric style in both music and fashion. She rose to the top back in 2018 with singles like Poppin' and Smack a Bitch. But it doesn't stop there, you guys. She just released her hot new single, Don't Like Me, featuring Gucci Mane and Don Toliver. I'm so excited to welcome the DMV's very own punk rock princess, Rico Nasty. She's in traffic right now, you guys, but she couldn't miss getting into the mix with us. What's going on, Rico?
I couldn't miss it. What's up, guys?
Hey, Rico.
It's lit on here. Okay.
Yeah.
You
lit.
Thank you, guys. Wow. Aww.
Yeah. Well, look, I gotta ask you off top. You just dropped your new single, Don't Like Me. How did the collaboration with Gucci and Don come about?
Okay, well, one thing I will say is I feel like a lot of artists have this same exact answer. It fell out the fucking sky. When I tell you, I literally was in the studio with my A&R, and I'm a big fan of Gucci, but I'm a big fan of Don Toliver. And he played I didn't really know where I fit on it. And after I had recorded my version of it, they wound up using me on the hook instead of Don Toliver, and just like, more so switching around the song. So it wasn't like the way most songs come about where you're in the studio vibing. It was very quarantine vibes. It was very verse. How can we orchestrate this? How can we edit this and make it sound amazing, make it sound cohesive? But I love that. That's like my favorite part about making songs, because it never sounds the way it does.
You had pieces to the puzzle, and y'all put the puzzle together eventually.
It's like the pieces of a puzzle. Like, you obviously don't have everything right then and there when you're in the studio. Sometimes even the beat changes, but just as long as you have the energy, you can transfer it anywhere, and that's the best part about music.
Love it. I love it.
Listen, anyways, y'all are the artists. I just want to say, can I just say this? If y'all want to feel like the baddest bitch, listen to Rico Nasty.
It's so good.
Like, come on.
Come on. I love it.
I have to say that.
Listen, I love the vibes. I love the fact that you like a black girl and you doing a different tip. You're rapping, but you also got this like badass, like funky, just like rock type of vibe too. I love black girls that come and they change the game like that. And I also see that you from the DMV. Let me let you know, anybody from the DMV, y'all go hard. Y'all go about just as hard as people from Atlanta. Y'all do not play. When my friends found out that you're on the show tonight, they were like, "Oh, that's my
They was ready for me. Yeah, I love being from the DMV. That's like, I wouldn't change it for the world. Although obviously people say, you know, not many people come out, but I feel like shit changed with my generation as far as DMV goes. Like, I feel like there's always new artists coming out, like every year, every couple of months, shit, every week. But I'm very proud to be from there. We definitely hard body, but we're sweethearts, and we can dress our asses off, and we'll cut a motherfucker up, okay?
Yeah, real quick.
Jump all day.
And DMV remind me of New Orleans, for real. It remind me of New Orleans. Real talk. Down there. Some of my biggest concerts is out there growing up. A lot of love.
Are you serious?
Yeah. A lot of love.
New Orleans, that's crazy. It's reverse for me. Like, New Orleans always show love when I go out there. I don't think I've ever not had a sold out show. And then they feed me so good. Like, my fans bring me food.
Don't eat food.
Food. Like, it be real soul food. Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite from New Orleans? Like, what's the favorite dish?
Oh my God, it's this lobster, crawfish, Cajun Alfredo. I guess it's from this place called Maro's.
Okay. That sounds
I just put y'all on.
Yeah, that sounds
right.
It's really good.
Writing it down. Okay, I have to say, I love your style. Your style is so bold, from everything to your hair, your nails. I mean, you just come with the looks. Can we just get a close up on the nails for a minute? Like, what we giving?
Okay.
Give us now.
You know, and it's crazy because, first of all, you're talking about me. I have to say, I was definitely inspired by you. I mean, when I was in school, you were fucking like my idol, low-key. Like, I looked up to you. I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, that's so weird. Like, I remember telling my mom, I need a fucking shirt, Mom. Where's my fucking OG girl shirt? I need to be that bitch. Like, I feel like that's so crazy that you're like style icon because you had the hair. Like, girl, your fucking hair used to be every fucking color, bro. Like, we're not gonna act like it never happened, sis. We are giving credit where it's due.
That's right.
Your fucking hair.
Give her flowers. Give her flowers.
Oh, wow. Wow, I love this girl.
crazy.
I love her. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, I do not play about my hair. I do not play. Okay, but I have to know, like, where do you get your inspiration from? Because I be into your outfits, Pooh.
Period.
Right up.
It's the girl. Her name is Sita Bella. That's like my biggest fashion inspo right now. See, like I feel like about looking like a bad bitch, but it's about wearing something that speaks to you and your personality. Like if you don't speak for the person that you could be, you know? So I feel like I'm fun and I'm random as shit. So I just be wearing anything. Like some looks I definitely look back on and I'm like, but I'm a Taurus and I don't like when people tell me shit. So some days I might look a little crazy. That's just how it is. But fashion looks, it's just about feeling yourself. Like,
yes. Yeah.
That's a fact.
I don't think I might have put on an ugly outfit, but if I felt good, thank you.
That's on period. So
okay,
I was doing some more digging and I saw that you are a mother as well. And I just want to know, as an expecting mother, what was it like to have a child at that point in your life? At this point in your life, shit.
Well, one thing I will say is early on, I got this sense of feeling entitled. And I feel like that comes with being a young mom because like so many people kind of like make you scared that you can't do it or you won't grasp it as fast. So I remember feeling super entitled when I first had my son, like, oh, like I can do everything. I don't need no help. And when he hit about 3.5, my son's about to be 5. When he hit like 3.5, I'm calling my mom like, what do I do? Like, I'm calling my dad. Like, I'm literally utilizing the people around me to the best of my ability because it's not easy. And, you know, you have money, you have all this cool stuff, and you're like, my baby gonna be fly as shit. And then once it passes that, it just really gets to like, oh my God, like, this person is a reflection of me. Everything that I do, they're gonna do that. Like, if your kid throws a tantrum, that's a reflection of probably how you act when you get mad. Like, they really do mimic everything. So you just gotta be careful with that. But girl, you gonna have fun. You're gonna have so much fun.
Thank you, girl. That's the type of stuff I need to hear, because people tell me the real, girl. Like, they're not telling me the real. But how do you balance your career and motherhood? Like, I see people out all the time at the club, and all I be wondering is who be watching your kid? Because like, you know, I need to be asking.
Yo, why are you asking these questions?
I feel as though I only like for my mom to watch my kid. Like, and I feel like a lot of girls will say that, like, only my mom, only his grandma. But like, I don't know what other girls are doing. I don't even go to the club, girl. Okay. I don't go to the club. Like, I completely passed that moment of my life somehow. I'm only 23, but I don't go to the club, and it's not really something that take me away from my son. But actual shows, girl, he be coming with me. He be chilling.
I love that. I love that.
He be chilling backstage. Like, he's still too young to, you know, really be needed at school and stuff. But when he's in school, then I'm probably gonna have to slow down my life a little bit. But
Jordy really in the car in traffic, rolling around.
We at the tolls. Like, come on. We are leaving New York as we speak. Okay.
I love that hustle. I love it. They said we still gonna do this show. We still gonna rock with y'all.
Come on.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Guys, we all know Halloween is like, what, a few days away? So, like, Rico, do you and your son have, like, matching costumes? Like, I want to know, what are the looks we're going to see on Halloween?
If I tell you guys the looks, then you won't go actually look on Halloween. I cannot reveal the look. Just know we have it packed. We have it planned. And, bro, like, if you live in a house, this is an idea I wanted to give people. If you live in a house and you have a 4-year-old, you should just, like, decorate every fucking door. Have somebody be behind every door, and boom, that's your trick or treat, because we're not going outside. And it still gives them an opportunity to get some candy, you know? So that's what I'm going to do with Cam. But we definitely, it won't be nothing cute, and it won't be superheroes. So I'm going to let y'all guess what it is. It's going to be some scary shit. But he's in on it.
Well, listen, we all are about to be tuning into your IG to see what the pictures are. And on that note, we have to take a break, but we want to thank you, Rico Nasty, for coming into the mix in traffic and all and rocking with us tonight. Yo, be sure to go check out and go get her new single, Don't Like Me, on all music platforms. Listen, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because there's way more to mix coming up right next, baby. Come on back.
Appreciate you, Rico.
Today, I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Bye, Janet. It's nice seeing you again. You a good girl. Just let me know what I can do to help.
Well, to help me, she'd have to help every day. Every hour, every ouch, every time my wife calls for help. I mean, maybe she could help me make her lunch. But the crust, all the crust has to be cut off the corners. She could help me run to the doctor for the 5th time this week. Help me with the specialist and the second opinions and the painful paperwork about paperwork. Help me deal with how hard it is seeing my wife's name on so much paperwork. But this is on me. I'm the only one who can do this, like this, for her. Besides,
take care.
We will. Janet doesn't like her cooking anyway.
Find support for your strength. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community.
Let us not forget that we are involved in a serious social
revolution, but hundreds and thousands of our brothers are not here. Those who have said be patient and wait, we must say that we cannot be patient. We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
Welcome back to the show. So I love playing games with my co-host because I'm nosy and I want to get to know them a little better, and I'm sure y'all are too.
You know,
Very nosy.
Always,
I need to.
I'm nosy. You know I'm nosy.
As hell. As hell.
Y'all, let me finish.
Sorry.
Since Halloween is around the corner, y'all saw I have this big bowl of candy that only I will eat because there's no trick-or-treating, thanks COVID, but am I really complaining? Absolutely not. So inside the bowl though, including I have a bunch of questions for y'all to answer. Since our viewers are still getting to know us, I think we're still getting to know each other a little bit. Let's just give the people what they want and ask some random questions.
Oh,
okay. I'm scared. I'm scared.
All right.
Who do I want to pick on first? Hi, Romeo.
Wow.
I knew she was going to get you, dog. It's always Romeo. She got it all for you, dog. She has it all for you.
Jamie, you know we went to USC together, right? You just found that out on my Instagram.
I did just find that out. But
Bros just stick together.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Romeo, what's the first thing that you notice about a woman?
The first thing.
Oh no, Romeo's trying to find his.
Should I give y'all the honest answer, or should I just give y'all the kind of honest answer?
We want
give us the honest. We want
answer.
brutally honest.
Brutally
honest. I can't give y'all all that. Y'all gotta come.
Y'all
gotta come on the show next week. Okay, the first thing I notice about a woman, I pay attention if she gossip a lot. You know, because if somebody's gossiping a lot, that means they're gonna be gossiping about you next. I pay attention to her family, like how close she is with her family. You know, I'm very family orientated, so like that's a big plus. Like when I date somebody, like Tusi said, I'm dating for marriage, baby. I'm dating to be in the family. You know, I like them nice toes too, baby. No toes. I can tell if you a best friend, a wifey, or just a homie with the toes.
Okay.
Oh, so the toe game got to be on fleek.
Yeah,
toe game got to be
make sure them things pedicured up, baby.
What about the hands? Do you care about the hands?
Nah, it's the toe. Y'all want to be honest? I'm looking at the toes first.
Wow.
Okay. So everyone flood Romeo's DMs with toe pictures.
No, I didn't say do all of that.
No. You dirty, Jamie. You are dirty for that.
I can't be playing no games with her.
Okay, next question. I want to pick on Jassy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I like this. Who is your celebrity crush that you've considered DMing?
Okay. So I'm actually, you're going a little hard, but I've actually already DM'd him. I just didn't get a response yet. So I'm thinking maybe he didn't see it yet.
Okay, Jazz.
You know, the baby. I sent the baby some fire emojis.
Oh, that's why you want him on the mix.
That's why you want him on the mix.
Now we
red on.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
nasty.
He's always saying he's single. So I was like, okay, let me just, shoot some fire emojis. Maybe he'll see. I don't think he saw it yet. That was about a month ago. So I'm just like, maybe he doesn't check DMs. We're good. It's fine.
She wants some shit with some
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, we'll leave Jazz alone. We have to stop clowning her.
I gotta get that. That was one of our producers, Jamal, sent that line for me to throw out there. I'm just saying, shout out to Jamal, baby.
Wait, can I ask Jazz? Not that I know how tall the baby is. I don't want him to think that, I'm trying to talk shit or anything. But would you date someone that's shorter than you?
Him, yes, because last year when I went to the BET Awards, we were on the red carpet together. And I was kind of looking down at him, but it was okay because he's so fine that I was like, it's fine.
You don't mind looking down on him.
I'm 5'9", so he had to be like 5'7". Yeah, he's like 5'7". But no, usually no, you got to be taller than me.
And real men gonna climb that thing, babe. I'm just saying.
You know what? I can't.
Once you're laying down, you're the same size, man.
No, Romeo, this is.
Once you're in bed, you're the same size.
It's Romeo for me.
Oh man.
Donnie. Hey, baby, it's your turn.
Oh, baby, you should say me last because what you about to ask?
Right.
Okay, this
I hope it's juicy.
But I want a real answer. What are you most afraid of?
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Wow, you gonna give her that one, Jamie?
Don't hate.
We got tough ones.
I'm the pregnant lady. Y'all got to
you right.
Yeah, like you know, damn, y'all want to like know some juicy stuff? I got a man. Hold up, stop. Okay. So, what am I most afraid of? The only thing that I can really think of that I'm most afraid of, I used to not be afraid of this, but being in like a big body of water, like being stranded in a big body of water. So because of that, now I don't even swim that far out in the ocean like I used to when I was young. Like I just, even in the pool, sometimes I like don't want to be on the deep end too long because I'm just thinking about sharks under me. That's a little weird. But
oh wow! So when your family takes like family vacations and they rent out a boat, you're not jumping into the middle of the ocean from the boat?
Well, yeah, I will, but I just go right back into the boat because I can't be in there too long. Like my anxiety get bad, and I'm just thinking like something's gonna eat me.
No, I feel it. No, I realized I had this fear of water too. Big bodies of water. Really, we not ocean creatures. We not water creatures.
Yes, exactly.
For no reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
I disagree. I feel like we're meant to be in the ocean. The ocean is healing. You know, it's beautiful to get in. It cleanses your spirit, your mind, all of that. I think you're supposed to get to the water. Let go of that fear.
Beautiful answer, but you also have to answer my next question. So we're gonna keep going. All right.
Nasty.
What's something else we would be surprised to learn about you besides the fact that you've never had hot sauce before?
See, why do you guys always gotta bring this up?
It's your time, Anton. It's your time.
Listen. Let me tell you, I cannot live that goddamn hot sauce shit down. Everybody keeps coming at me talking about how come I never had hot sauce.
That's weird.
We're waiting on
you need hot sauce.
I'm gonna try hot sauce before the end of the year. I'm gonna do it on the show so that way everybody can see that I have tried hot sauce.
Okay. That man gonna die on the show. That's messed up. Time gonna be gone. We got to get a new co-host.
He still has to answer the
that hot sauce. That boy tough.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, what was the question? I'm sorry. What was the question?
What? Oh, I forgot. What is something else you'd be surprised to know about you?
Ooh.
Give us something juicy.
Yeah.
You know what?
We want some juicy.
Some juicy. Well, I'll say that. I don't know about juicy.
No, we're getting.
Come on, get to it. We only got 6 minutes left, my brother. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll say this because it's in the background. Okay, I'm like addicted to crystals. I don't know if anybody knows what crystals are. I got a big one right here. These little things right here. Mm-hmm. So this is for like clearing your spirit and cleansing your energy, and it aligns your chakras. I'm all about good energy all around. This my baby. This is Keisha Jenkins III right here. She protects me. She keeps me safe all time.
Hey, I hate to cut you off, my brother, but I just got to say, Jamie, you thought you was getting off the hook? You didn't think we was...
I was wondering who got Jamie.
Get that ass.
You want the out of these Hootie Hoo Uncle P cereals?
Oh no,
Hootie Hoo.
You want the one out of this little Romeo bobblehead?
Come on, shameless plug. Come on.
Or do you want the one out of these Moneyattis?
Oh my God.
Romeo asking me the question after I picked on him.
You know what? I'm gonna pick for you. I'm gonna pick the Moneyatti question. I think I want to answer this question.
The question is in the okay.
We're gonna get back to that later.
Jamie the baby.
I'm scared. What's up?
Share a crazy night out with your friends. I hope your dad watching this so he can see.
I hope he's okay, a crazy night. Okay,
craziest.
So, long story short, I ended up going to a party with like 4 of my friends, but this was like in downtown LA, kind of like a more sus party, you know. But like my friend has a bodyguard, so we took the bodyguard with us, and so we thought we'd be fine, right? Like we all Ubered, it was great. Except it wasn't great because someone actually, there was a lot of drugs, as you guys know, we talked about earlier. There were people full on having sex in the middle of the dance floor. I'm not making this up.
Gen Z, what is going on, Gen Z? The dance floor?
It's Gen Z.
So
I wish I could have went to your high school.
Story. It's almost, I swear. And so then we got in an Uber to like leave, right? Y'all, tell me why the Uber like abducted us for like a cool 5 minutes, like went completely off route. Like, you know how Ubers have their little maps, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so you was in an Uber abduction?
Yes, and he went the other way, and we were like, we're going this way, and he started swerving because like it was
shit. Amy, that's not funny right there.
It wasn't. We were
not funny.
Out, and so we were like, you know what? No.
I'm going in all your Uber rides now.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go.
Got some stories.
That's a real story. I've not been in an Uber, Lyft, anything since that day because we were all terrified.
I hope you gave that Uber driver terrible. 1 star.
We reported him.
Star, forget that. So I'm about to go knock him upside his head. What's his name? You got his thing? I'm gonna call it
big brother Romeo.
Romeo, send the car so that I don't have to.
Oh, wait, Jamie. Sorry, I got a message. Moneyattis said.
It's all of our responsibility to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. You can still use your outdoor spaces like yards and decks. It's also okay to go for a walk or exercise outside. Wear a cloth face covering, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, try not to touch any surfaces, and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Hey, welcome back to the mix, y'all. All right, we got to get out of here in a few minutes, but I wanted to put a word out to all of the up-and-coming artists out there. The mix is looking for talent, any unsigned artists to shine some light on. So look, hit us up in our DM at the Mixbox Soul. Send us a link to your music, your YouTube channel, or whatever it is that you want us to check out, and we'll pick a few artists to shout out on all of our socials, and one lucky artist will get a shout out live on the upcoming show and get a feature of their song on the Mix playlist to Spotify, baby. So make sure y'all hit us up. Please hit us up. It's a huge opportunity. And before we get out, I have to shed some light on Philly and everything that's happening in Philadelphia right now after the fatal shooting of Walter Wallace. Giving so much love and so much light to Philly, y'all. Please stay safe. And please stay surrounded by love. Please. We love you, Philly. And y'all, that's a wrap. That's the end of the show, y'all.
I see we got London in the building. We international, baby.
We got London. Make sure you guys stay tuned because up next is the Donnie Show.
Yeah.
Romeo,
Timothy Cox
in the building. Timothy.